Hello, so I am back. Yeah, I said I was gonna read. I haven't read. I did watch YouTube videos and eat some crackers though. 2 out of 3 things ain't bad, right? I don't know. Yeah, I finally did out my full TBR for this readathon, and I also, while I was watching a YouTube video, discovered another readathon. So I'm going to be participating in that one. Also, the other one is a month-long readathon. The TBR video for that should be out before you see this, but in case you haven't seen it, I'll link it down below and somewhere in the screen. But back to this readathon, which is the AprilAthon. That's what I'm doing this vlog for. So I'm going to just give you guys my TBR for the rest of the week, and then I'm actually going to get down and read. No more watching YouTube videos, I'm going to read. So this is my bullet journal page. Can I get it in the screen? This is my bullet journal page. Can you see it? I don't know. But yeah, so I just wrote down the challenges and what books I'm going to read for each of them. So most of these I mentioned in my April TBR video, but some of these I changed a little bit to accommodate some changes I am doing. So yeah, so first we have read a book that you recently acquired or most recently acquired, and for that I have Obsidio by J. Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. Read a book with a beautiful cover. Ask the Passengers by A.S. King, which I have started already. Read a book you've been meaning to read for ages, which will be also Ask the Passengers by A.S. King. Read a book with your favorite color on the cover. Gemina by J. Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. I mentioned that I'm currently reading it. That's the only reading I've done for this readathon so far. I forgot to mention that I did listen to it while I was doing my errands and like going to the library and stuff. I read about 20 chapters according to the audiobook, so on chapter 135 maybe. Yeah, I'll probably read when I go out again later, or listen when I go out again later, so that'll definitely increase today. I do want to finish it today, but because I'm so good at procrastinating, I don't know if that'll happen. Read a hyped book or a book that was recommended to you. This one is a change, so I have How to Be a Boss by Lily Singh. So I decided to just include it in the readathon because I wanted to read it this week anyway, and it was recommended. It has been recommended to me. I watched Lily Singh on YouTube, so she has recommended it to me. The last challenge is to read a book that you're excited to read, and for that I also changed it, so now it's Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds. This way, so all the books that I'm reading this week count for something, because before I was just going to read things outside of it, but most of the books that I had for the challenge, like in my official April TBR, were like repeats. Like I was reading one book for like 3 challenges, but I'm already reading these other books, so I might as well make them count. So that's what I'm doing. This is my last update. I'm going to go read Long Way Down now, I promise. Good morning. It is Tuesday, April 3rd, and the second day of the AprilAthon. So last night I didn't update you guys. I did finish a book. I finished Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds, and it was really good. And I don't have a lot to say about it. I'm probably going to give it 4 stars, just because it's such a short book, but I think it packs a powerful punch. If you're interested in reading it, I don't think you'll be disappointed, and I just think it's important. I never told you what it's about, but basically it's about this kid whose brother gets shot, and then he decides he wants to take revenge, and so it's about him in the elevator on his way to leave his building to take revenge, and it takes place over the course of like 2 minutes, like max, so it is very short, and it's about who he meets in the elevator, what he learns in the elevator, and it's a very good book on gun violence and what goes on, I guess, in the Black community in regards to like masculinity and what men do. So I think it's important. I hope that this can be in the hands of as many Black boys as possible. I don't know. I think it's really important, and I recommend it if you're interested. My plans for today: I'm gonna eat breakfast. It's 11 a.m. I forgot to mention that. It's 11 a.m. so I have been up for a while. I just didn't update anything. First I'm gonna eat breakfast, and then I'm probably gonna update you guys over breakfast, because why not? So yeah, I'll show you some clips of that. I'm trying to make these vlogs more interesting, but yeah. Okay, time for an update. I haven't read anything. I think I showed you guys my breakfast. I have to remember to lower the camera because this angle is not as cute as, you know, this angle. But yeah, I ate breakfast. I didn't tell you what I was gonna read over the next couple hours during breakfast because I realized that would have been hard to do while eating. So I just showed you that I was eating breakfast and that I was watching YouTube videos while I was eating breakfast, which is what I usually do. I usually watch YouTube videos or a TV show while I'm eating because I don't know how to do things one at a time. So anyway, it is currently 2:23 p.m. It has been quite a long amount of time since the last time I updated you. I haven't read anything, so I haven't missed much. Yeah, I haven't been feeling well. I have my period. TMI, maybe? I don't know. But now you know, and when I get my period, I get cramps for like the first 3 days, and they're like pretty bad, and the Advil did not kick in yet. And so I have been laying, after I ate breakfast, I ended up laying in my bed for a solid 2 hours while I waited for the Advil to kick in. It has finally kicked in, so now I think I will finish watching the YouTube videos I've been watching while I was laying in bed, you know, not crying, but, you know, close to it. And then I'm going to read Ask the Passengers, hopefully to completion. And that is my plan. And then at some point I will listen to Gemina, I guess. I would like to finish it today, but I have a hard time listening to audiobooks when I'm not out and about doing things, and I have no plans to leave my house currently. If you can't tell by the lighting, it is pretty kind of dark outside because it's raining. So yeah, I was thinking about filming a video, but I don't feel well, and the lighting isn't great, but it's supposed to rain all week, so the lighting's never going to be great, so I don't know if that's an excuse. Maybe I'll just push it off till tomorrow. I actually have 2 videos I want to film, but I could just edit a video instead. I still need to film my March wrap-up and the TBR I was telling you guys about, which I realized I didn't mention what readathon that was, and it's the Owl Readathon, or like the Owls Readathon, I guess. It's being hosted by Book Roast. I'll have the information in that video because it will get filmed. But yeah, I still need to film that one and my March wrap-up. That's my update. I'm going to try and read Ask the Passengers now. I'll update you guys out. Hopefully do like one of those fun little like montage. Is it a montage clip? I don't know, but one of those clips of me just sitting here and reading. That'd be fun, maybe. Who knows? We'll see. It'll be hard because the window is facing this way and then the camera will be facing the window, so I don't know about the lighting, but yeah, I'll see how it goes. Okay, so I'm back. I still haven't read anything. This reading vlog is going really well, as you can tell. So I got distracted watching more YouTube videos, so that's what I'm doing. And then I got hungry, so now I'm eating this, which kind of looks like nothing. I don't know how into vegan/healthy YouTube you've like come across, but there's this thing where you can make like a type of pudding with chia seeds, which are like this superfood. I'd be doing quotes if both my hands weren't currently occupied, but it's like this superfood that's like really super good for you apparently. And I don't know, my sister had like a bunch of chia seeds and she was like, oh well, if you want to try it you can use it. So of course I had to try it. So this is literally the chia seeds, milk, and agave syrup and vanilla, and it's actually pretty good. The extra magical part of chia seeds is that they like expand to like 10 times their size, or they can absorb 10 times their size in liquid. So when you get a bunch of them together in liquid, it kind of forms this pudding thing. So I'm enjoying it actually. It's like jello pudding, like it is like pudding basically. Mine is a little more like liquidy than I think others are because I don't think I put in enough chia seeds. I know it seems like a lot already, but I don't know, I don't know, it's still kind of liquidy, but I don't mind, it still tastes pretty good. So that's what I've been doing, watching YouTube videos and eating this. And yeah, I'll probably read at some point. I'll let you know if that happens. I finally did read something. I've been reading Ask the Passengers by A.S. King, if you can tell from that last clip. It's now 7:16, so I haven't been reading it, you know, the whole time. I was watching YouTube videos, which I also inserted some clips of. So, yeah. But I read 76 pages, I think. No. I read 68 pages of Ask the Passengers. So, yeah, it's really good so far. It's pretty emotional. I was already 67 pages in before the readathon started. But yeah, clearly I'm making headway. I'm on page 135 now, and it's really good. It's not exactly what I expected, but I am enjoying it. And now I'm gonna go cook dinner, which is probably gonna be pasta. The phone is ringing. You can hear it. Oh well. And while I'm cooking, I'm gonna listen to a little bit of Gemina, because I did want to finish it today. I probably won't. But I'm gonna try, I guess. I'm not really trying. But yeah, I'm gonna listen to Gemina while I cook. It's 12:22 a.m. I have just finished Ask the Passengers by A.S. King. And it was like really good. I basically read the majority of it today. I started off, like I think I mentioned in my last check-in, that I started off with 67 pages read, and I finished the whole book with the rest of my night. So, like, after I ate dinner and everything. So, yeah, it was just, like, really good. Like, I finished it and just, like, laid there for, like, a couple minutes, because I was like, I don't know how to, like, react at the end. I don't know if I told you guys what it was about before, but basically it's about this girl named Astrid Jones who lives in a small town, and she's trying to come to terms with being gay, and then, like, come to terms with her family, and then just, like, what's it like to be in a small town, and, like, loving people, and, like, there's a lot in here. And also there's, like, a little, like, fabulous aspect where she can, like, not talk to, it's, like, kind of feel the passengers in planes that fly above her, but, like, it's not, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you'd have to read it, but yeah. I don't know. I thought that aspect was pretty interesting. I feel like not everyone would like it. It's kind of like, if you've read The Sun Is Also a Star, like, where there's little, like, chapters where, like, there's explanations and, like, points of view from other characters. It's kind of like that, except not exactly. But yeah, that's the closest I can think of. And I don't know, I liked it, but not everyone will. I don't know. I felt like this was such a heartfelt story, such a real story. I loved it a lot. Like, I don't know how to, like, I feel like it's settling in how much I really liked this book. I didn't think I would, like it as much as I did. Like, I thought I would like it. That's why I read it. But, like, I don't know, I don't know, it felt really raw. I don't think I've read a story about someone coming out this way, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to think about, like, all the stories I've read about gay characters, and, like, the only one that's coming to mind right now is Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda, and, like, that was a coming out story, but it was, like, a lot different. So I don't know. Maybe I need to just broaden my repertoire of, like, LGBTQIA+ books that I'm reading. But yeah, sorry if it sounds like I'm whispering. It's almost 12:30 a.m. But yeah, that's kind of, like, my feelings on it, I guess. But I really liked it. I think, like, I'm giving it 4.5 stars. And as a general update, I did also listen to more of Gemina. I think I read or listened to about 20 more chapters, 30 more chapters. I have to check, so I'm not sure the exact percentage and, like, page number I'm on, but I did in fact read a significant number of pages today, despite the fact that I didn't read for more than half the day. So yeah, go me. Now I'm gonna go to bed because I'm exhausted, and yeah, I have a dentist appointment tomorrow, so I don't know when I'm gonna start the vlog. Today is day 3 of the AprilAthon. I am updating you now for the first time today, and it is 6 p.m. So as you can see, that is where my day is going. I actually have read a bit today, So yeah, and yeah, I updated you guys last night when I finished Ask the Passengers. That's all I read last night. I went to bed after filming that clip. And then this morning I had a dentist appointment, which is why I didn't vlog this morning. And then there was like construction going on in my house. Not really construction. One of the rooms in our house, like the closet door was like messed up, so we had someone fix it, but they were really loud while they were working, so I didn't want to like start the vlog while they were working and then have you hear all the construction, except now you can hear all the wind outside that I'm not mad about at all. But yeah, so I read a little this morning on my way to the dentist. I listened to Gemina and I finished it by the time I came back as well. So my thoughts on Gemina are similar to the first time that I read it. I think the first time I read it was also during a readathon. So yeah, but I have a full review of Gemina from the first time I read it on my channel, so I'll link it down below and somewhere on the screen. But basically this time around I enjoyed it, I think, more, but I was still as disappointed as I was last time. But I'm still also excited to finally read Obsidio. So I haven't started it yet, obviously. The other book that I was reading this morning was How to Be a Boss by Lily Singh. I brought it with me to the dentist because I figured I'd be sitting there for a little bit. I only read 10 pages of this because my dentist was actually pretty on time. So yeah, it seems good so far. It's 10 pages. There really isn't much to go off of, and now I'm very conflicted because we have 2 books here. And in case you're wondering why like the tripod is out, I was filming videos before this and I figured instead of me going through the hassle of holding my phone so that you can see me, why not just leave the phone in the tripod and film? So that's what I'm doing. And if you're wondering where my glasses are, they're right there. I'm blind right now when I film. Nowadays, I usually take off my glasses because I feel like the glare is always there. And especially with these ones for some reason, I don't know, they got rid of the like anti-shine or whatever. I don't know what they do to glasses to make them not so freaking shiny. But I feel like my last glasses were not this shiny. But anyway, I take them off when I film now. That's the moral of the story. I'm rambling. The point is, I have 2 books. This one has already been started, but I feel like if I start this one, I cannot go back to this one. And like this one has like a due date. Like I have to give it back before I go back to school on Sunday. I'm not sure when I'm going back to school. But I have to give it back before then. So this must be finished. But I also don't really want to take this to school with me because it's quite large and I'm not gonna have the time to devote to it, so I'm very conflicted. But I probably will do what I thought I was gonna do and finish this today. I really don't think it'll take me that long to read. It's around 300 pages and there are like a lot of pictures. Like there's like one of these like every like 3 or 4 pages. So yeah, I think I will be able to finish this today, and then tomorrow will be all for Obsidio, and you guys get to really like watch me like probably fall apart. I'm probably overhyping this, you know? I should simmer down, lower expectations, because that's what messed me up for Gemina, you know? Because Illumina is just so good. Anyway.
Good morning. It is day 4 of the AprilAthon. As you can see, I'm outside. I didn't update you guys last night because I didn't feel like it. Yeah, but as I told you guys yesterday, I finished Gemina, and then I was going to read more of How to Be a Boss by Lily Singh, and I did read more. I'm on page 115. Yeah, so I think I'm going to try and finish that today. I have to do a couple of errands, starting with this one, which is me getting breakfast. So I'm going to get breakfast, eat it, and then probably read How to Be a Boss until I'm finished, and then I will start Obsidio.
Okay, so I haven't read it all today. I always say, oh yeah, I'm totally going to buckle down and read, and then I don't. So I didn't. What did I even do? I just sat here, watched YouTube videos, I think, and then I had to go take my passport photo because I have to go get my passport tomorrow because I need a passport, basically. I'm going on a trip in the summer. I'll talk more about that in a later video, but to go on the trip, it's international, so I need a passport. And it turns out what I thought I was going to do was go to the post office near my house to get the passport and fill out the forms. But it turns out the post office near my house doesn't do that, so I have to actually go into the middle of Manhattan to get my passport, which is going to be so much fun tomorrow. So it's a good thing I'm vlogging. Will I vlog that though? I don't know. But yeah, so enough about tomorrow. Today, I have come back from getting my passport photo taken, and I feel like I look pretty good. I did my makeup a little bit and like my hair so I could look okay in the passport photo because It's like always gonna be a shitty photo because you're not allowed to smile, which is when I look the best, or like when I'm talking. So that's number one. Like, you have to have a neutral face. And so yeah, I wanted to just like look the best I could, or just like naturally though. I have this giant pimple on my face that I didn't realize how big it was until I took the photo and like saw it and realized like it was showing up in the photo, so that's really great. But there's nothing I can do about that. I need to get the passport like tomorrow because I need it in time. But yeah, in case you're wondering, I'm not self-conscious at all. But now I'm going to eat and I'm gonna watch some YouTube videos. Currently watching April's AprilAthon vlogs. Maybe I'll read. I feel like I should film some videos since I got ready today. But I filmed videos yesterday, so I don't really have anything to film, so we'll see. It's day 6 of the AprilAthon. I didn't vlog at all yesterday. I think I have one clip because I went out. I went to get my passport, which I think I mentioned on Thursday that I was going to do that. And then me and my sister went like shopping a little bit, but I had to wait for her to finish work. And like where I was getting the passport is near her office, so it didn't make sense for me to come home. So I just stayed in a coffee shop under her office for like hours, and so I finished How to Be a Boss, so that's my update. I haven't started Obsidio. My ultimate plan was that I was going to finish Obsidio before I went back to school tomorrow. Whether that's going to happen or not, I don't know because I still haven't started it. But back to How to Be a Boss, I finished it yesterday. It was good. It was fine. I don't know. I gave it 4 stars because, I don't know, I liked Lily Singh. And like I liked the whole idea of the book, and I found the last 2 chapters were more helpful and like more my speed or whatever. But the first 2 were kind of boring, if I'm gonna be honest. And yeah, I don't know. It's less of a memoir and really more of a guide, but it's more like surface level stuff. Like, it doesn't go into a lot of depth for a lot of things. So if you're looking to like really turn your life around, I don't think this is the book for you. It seems to have like changed like a lot of people's lives. Like, speaking of YouTuber people, Kingsley, it like changed his whole like life. He made a whole video about it when the book first came out and everything. It was a good book. If you like Lily, if you like YouTuber books, it's definitely a better written YouTuber book. Now I'm gonna go continue to watch YouTube videos and continue lazy around. I'm supposed to pack, but I haven't done that either, so we'll see. Hello, welcome to the abrupt ending of this vlog. So I don't know whatever the last clip I have. It has been 2 weeks since the end of the readathon, but here I am to wrap things up because I realized I stopped vlogging. Probably the Saturday or the Friday. Yeah, I did start Obsidio on the Sunday, and then I did finish it throughout the week, so that is read now. I'll talk more about that in my April wrap-up. But yeah, I'm just here to wrap up the books that I did end up finishing. In all, I finished 4 out of the 5 books on my TBR, so I think that's pretty good. And I technically finished all the challenges. I'll get through that in a second. So, to go over things, I was starting to write the page counts, but I then did not keep up with my readathon tracker in my bullet journal. If you can see that, that's what it looked like. But yeah, I didn't keep up. I didn't write anything for the last 4 days of the readathon, actually. By Wednesday, I'd read 1,028 pages, so there's that. So first I finished Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds. That was a good book. I gave it 4 stars. And then I finished my reread of Gemina, which I gave the old rating of 4 stars. It was good. My sore points still stand, I guess, even now after I've read the 3rd book. So yeah. I think I just skipped Ask the Passengers, but I finished that in between Long Way Down and Gemina. I gave that 4.5 stars. I really liked it, even though I'm pretty sure it is not own voices, but it still felt very honest to me. But take that with a grain of salt because I'm not a lesbian, so this is me, an outsider's perspective of that. But yeah, and then the last book that I finished was How to Be a Boss, which I gave 4 stars. It was good. I don't think I really talked about this. It was good. I think it would have been better if I read it at like a different time in my life, or if I read it with some kind of intention rather than just feeling like reading it. And then I started Obsidio, but I didn't finish it during the readathon. So that's my wrap up. And so I finished all the challenges for Read a Book You're Excited to Read was A Long Way Down. How to Be a Boss fulfilled Read a Hyped Book, or a book that was recommended. And I decided it fulfills Read a Book that you recently acquired, because I did get it from the library the week during the readathon. So I think that counts. I read Read a Book with a Beautiful Cover. I don't have the cover with me anymore because I'm at school now, but I really like the cover. And that also fulfills the challenge of reading a book you've been meaning to read for ages. And then finishing Gemina fulfilled the challenge of read a book with your favorite color in the cover. My favorite color is blue, and the cover is all blue and black and a little bit of white, but mostly blue. And yeah, so that's the end of the AprilAthon readathon. Hopefully you enjoyed this vlog. It is a little late, kind of late. With my once a week uploading schedule, it's kind of hard for me to schedule things, and I'm supposed to be like chopping the video together as I go, but I didn't, so it's gonna take me a while to edit the whole thing. But yeah, if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment down below if you have any feelings about the books that I mentioned, how my week went, anything that I did during the week, even though I don't think I did that much. But yeah, again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!